Hello YouTube, Erica here for FabFem TV, aka TFF Mag, and I am coming to you guys with a vlog about Dinah Shore today. The Dinah, the big Dinah. Quite frankly, if you've never heard of the Dinah, your lesbian card is now revoked. Your queer girl card has been revoked. But Dinah Shore is the biggest all-girl pride event in the country. It is huge. If you have seen it, you've probably either been or you've seen it on an episode of The L Word, or you've heard other lesbians talk about it because it is a huge to-do, if you will. It's just a big deal. And for the last couple of years, I have been lucky enough to be let's go ahead and get a good old zoom in on. Oh wait, check out my picture on the back. A mess. So I've been lucky enough to be pressed for Dinah Shore, and I feel like because of that I've gotten some really particular insight on what it means to really do Dinah correctly. So with that being said, I wanted to let you guys know that one, TFF Mag will be back at Dinah Shore in the building this year. I'm really excited about that. And number two, I want to make sure you guys all do Dinah Shore correctly. Okay, because you can definitely folly and Dinah not be the funnest, and it'll be all on your own accord and all your own fault, because there are certain cheat codes that you need to know to have the best time at Dinah. So here we go. The first one I would like to emphasize: if you don't remember shit else that I say from this point on, remember that you need to bring fun friends to Dinah Shore. And I know that seems like a no-brainer, but the velocity of the gayness and the music pumping, ass shaking, pool, half nipple titty bitches everywhere, sheer craziness that goes on at Dinah Shore, like, you need your funnest friends with you. This is not the time to bring the friend that always wants to go home early. And if you are that friend and you're watching this, this is your warning to stay home. This weekend is not for you. This weekend is for the friends that can hang, the friends that, can drink all day and not black out or start crying about an ex. We know that it gets towards the end of the day at Dinah when you start counting lesbians either arguing or crying, so that's always fun. But you know, you want to bring your girls that, like, they're excited about being out, they're excited about meeting people, and they want to have a good time. Because if you bring the right set of friends, you'll have a great time. So, second, bring a good party pack. That's very vague, but let me clarify. Party pack. So, if you get a room around the pool, which there's a set of like pool parties and there's parties at nighttime, in conjunction with random events like a comedy show and different things like that, make sure that you have a lot of alcohol in your room. And if you're a smoker, stop at your dispensary before you head out. There aren't a ton of dispensaries in Palm Springs, so I suggest you stop in LA, bring your little goodie, little party pack, whatever you like to do. Make sure you have enough of it to get through the weekend. And with that, I also mean bring water, bring a hell of a lot of sunscreen, bring, you know, BC powder, if that's how you get it. That shit is nasty to me. And everybody always looks like it's cocaine, but it's not. It's just BC powder. But, you know, if that's your jam, make sure that you bring that too, because you're going to need a lot of it. Anything that you would need to get through, you know, mixers, all of that type of stuff. Advil, tampon, that's like your whole party pack. Like, anything that you're going to need to make the weekend, okay? Make sure that you bring that. Going straight into number three, make sure that your ass stays hydrated the whole time. You will pass the fuck out. We are in Palm Springs in the middle of the damn desert. This isn't a situation for you to be out drunk since 11 a.m. or 12, whatever time the pool parties start, taking selfies and just doing crazy shit and not hydrating at all, because you will not make it to nighttime. And if you do, you're gonna have hell to pay for it the next day. Like, people come back sick with colds and everything else if they don't hydrate. And just, you know, make sure you take vitamin C, make sure you take all that stuff that you need. Make sure that you're eating, for Christ's sake. I mean, I feel like I have to be somebody's mother. Make sure that you're eating. Make sure that you're eating. Eat. Don't go on some crazy ass binge all weekend. I'm telling you, just like take care of yourself. And there will be places in there where you can buy food, but again, that's part of your party pack. Make sure you've got your snacks and your almond sis and things that you can just eat in between intermittently while you're doing all this day drinking, because I'm telling you, it's intense. More intense than you think it is. So, brings me to the fourth point. Pace yourself. And I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on that. Pace yourself. It is fun. It's an experience that you're only going to get like once in your life. It is definitely something that you're going to go back and you're going to talk about for years. Pace yourself. Make sure that you remember most of it. It's crazy. And I mean pace your sense in every sense of the word, because there's a lot of hookups, as they say. There's a lot of drinking. There's a lot of partying. There's a lot of mingling in general. Pace yourself. Make sure you rest at least a little bit at nighttime, okay? So that way you don't just fall out at the end of the weekend. And lastly, be open to making friends. And I say this because I think a lot of times as women and as queer people, we can think that everything needs to be a meat market, and it doesn't. I have literally met some amazing friends from Dinah Shore. 3 people in particular say, hey, Justin. Hey, Justin. Your bald head ass. Lupe. Hey, Lupe. And my homegirl, Corey. Hey, Corey. And I met these people at Dinah. And that was the first Dinah that I went to. So that was like 5 or 6 years, probably like 6 years ago. And we've been friends ever since. So, you know, be open to making friends. Don't make it all about hooking up, you know. Just in general, Dinah's amazing. Make sure that you check out the itinerary. Make sure that you check out which artists and things you want to see, because Dinah is like a big all-girl concert to me, where there's some parties hidden, you know, nestled in between at some points. But make sure that you look at the itinerary. The pool parties are the best, and outside of the pool parties, the parties in your hotels are the best, with ding 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 people that you meet there. That's why I'm saying, like, be open to making friends. Anybody who's not a Dinah virgin will tell you that the hotel parties are part of the best things about Dinah. So yeah, just pace yourself, have fun, bring a good party pack, bring your funnest friends. Make sure that iPhone camera, you know, is all messed up and it works correctly, because you're gonna be taking hella pictures. I would even suggest bringing a fanny pack with you. That way you can be hands-free, just be able to move and have a good time. Definitely look for me. I'll be there. I don't know if my hair will be this color. It might be blonde by then, but either way, look for my face. And I think that's about it. If any of you guys have been to Dinah and you want to help some of these Dinah newbies, these Dinah virgins as we call them, comment below. You know, what are some suggestions that you guys have for people that have never been to Dinah? We'd love to know. And we cannot wait to see you all there. So, you know, let's get ready for the Dinah.